Hey Wargamers, I'm playing a 50-point game tonight. The scenario is process of elimination, so it's 2 rectangular areas with objectives in the middle. I'm facing pIrusk. eCaine, sorry. With Epic Iris. Sorry, I forgot her name straight up. Taryn, Old Rowdy, the Forge Guard, Alexia and the Risen there, Rupert, Squire, Journeyman, Reinhold, Ayana and Holt, Boom Howlers, Rangers are they called?
Yeah,
Rangers, and then 2 Stormcallers over there. I'm using pIrusk, so I got a Devastator, Black Dragons, Tovnik, Wishnala. As I promised, I'm trying out my Conquest. Got minimum battle mechanics, Kayazi with UA and Saxon. So I'm going first. So yeah, see you at the end of Khador turn 1. So end of Khador turn 1, the Iron Fangs just ran up. Irusk put superiority on the Devastator and Iron Flesh on the Iron Fangs and moved up. Wishnala moved up. Kovnik just ran up. Devastator ran 12 to get into there thanks to superiority. Conquest spent his focus and just ran up into the forest with battle mechanics hugging him. Saxon gave the Kayazi Pathfinder, and they're just behind the wood there. So, end of Khador turn 1, on to Cygnar turn 1. So, end of Cygnar turn 1, the Boom Howlers just ran up a bit, Alexia and the Risen ran up, the Rangers took a shot and killed 1 Iron Fang Pikeman. Reinhold put reload on eCaine. He then charged one of the Risen, killed it, but then he cast Magic Bullet on himself and killed 3 more Iron Fang Pikemen, and then did Gatecrasher over to there, so he basically is placed within 8. Everyone else just ran up. Rupert gave the dwarves Fearless and Tough. Iris ran up over there. The Stormcallers ran up over there. So I've lost 4 Iron Fang Pikemen. Didn't realise quite how good eCaine is at shooting. So yeah, hopefully I can do some damage. On to Khador turn 2. So end of Khador turn 2, I didn't upkeep superiority on the Devastator. Iron Fang Kovnik gave Shield March to the Iron Fangs. I did upkeep Iron Flesh, so they advance. They're in Shield Wall and they use their mini feat, so they're armor 22 at the moment with Iron Flesh. Irusk moved up, put superiority onto the Conquest and is camping 3. Silas just ran up. The Conquest just moved forward, shot his gun at that dwarf over there, but it was just out of range, so it scattered back and hit those 4, but failed to do any damage because they're armor 18, and it's only blast damage 8. He then shot his grenade launchers and killed 2 Boom Howlers, but that means there are 2 more Risen in the unit, are there?
No, command range.
Okay, so that's fortunate. So no more Risen. The Saxon gave the Kayazi Pathfinder, and they've just sort of moved up. Mechanics ran up, and Irusk used his feat, so everyone's got a 4 up tough, fearless, and can't be knocked down. So yeah, I'm going to get ready to be pummeled this turn. So on to Cygnar turn 2. So end of Cygnar turn 2. I didn't take as much of a battering as I thought I would. The Stormcallers moved up and tried to call lightning down on the underboss because he's the one who gives them their kill stroke feat. The first one hit but only did 2 damage, and the second one rolled a 9 for his skill check, so he failed to do it. Then Iris moved up. Oh no, what's her face moved up and shot the Devastator. So basically it meant she didn't do any damage, but models could ignore him for line of sight purposes. That means Iris got a line on the Iron Fang Pikeman, So you tried to shoot him to take off their iron flesh, but missed. Luckily for me, needing a 7, but only got a 6. Kane then shot some iron fangs, killed one, but he made his 4 up tough, and he obviously wasn't knocked down. Basically, then the Risen just ran in, the Boom Howlers ran in, Yana and Holt have stealth back there, Scouts ran over here, Forge Guard just moved up. He's got all his solos hanging out at the back there. So yeah, time for retaliation onto Khador turn 3. So end of Khador turn 3, I upkept Iron Flesh for 3 with Silas, I dropped Superiority, I put 1 focus on the Devastator, he moved across and did Rain of Death, put a bit of damage on old Rowdy, killed 2 rangers, and then I boosted against Irish just to make sure she was dead. I gave 2 focus to the Devastator, and he did an aim shot and boosted against Alexia, and it hit and did a critical devastation, so her and 2 Forge Guard were thrown back, and then boosted against Alexia, and because she hit someone it was 4 dice damage, so I managed to kill her, and she decided not to sacrifice the Risen, so no more Risen coming back, which is nice. Saxon moved up, gave the Kiazi Pathfinder, they used, then pIrusk gave them Battle Lust, they used their feet and charged in, they killed I think 3 Boom Howlers. 4. So they killed Boom Howler and 3 of his grunts. I also sent 2 of them after the Stormcallers, which is a bit excessive, but I wanted their gang and to make sure that they died because they're a pain. The Conquest put out 2 Power 6 covering templates. These 2, the officer and the UA just moved onto the other side of the Kovnik, upkept. So did shield Wall Order, and then the other Iron Fangs killed the 5 or 6 Risen in front of them. Oh no, 5 Risen. And then the Kovnik charged Rowdy and put some damage on him and took out his Cortex. So that is it, on to Cygnar turn 3. So that was Cygnar turn 3, was it? Or 4? Turn 3, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, end of Cygnar turn 3, and that is the game. Basically, moves some stuff out of the way. The Forge Guard charged the Iron Fangs, but did no damage.
Hoping to clear him, so those who still have maybe have a path to get a ranger in.
Oh yeah. So he ran and charged those guys to clear a path, and then Kane charged the Risen over here, killed him. Did what was it? The one that removes concealment? True Sight. Put True Sight on himself, used his feet, and then just started shooting pIrusk. So basically, every hit he makes, his power goes up by 1, so it starts on 12, and with 7 focus, you can just keep buying shots and hitting on 6s. So yeah, and it just killed him. Thinking about it, I probably should have maybe screened him with these 2 guys, but then he would have just had to kill one of them to get a line of sight to him. I don't know, maybe Battle Lust wasn't strictly necessary on the Kiazi, so he could be camping more focused, but just the sheer volume of attacks Kane can put out, because I mean he still had 2 focus left on him by the time he was done. But yeah, so I'll know for next time. Good game.